It was a typical Tuesday morning, and as I sat down at my desk to begin work, I reached for my phone as I always do. But something was different this time. As I scrolled through my social media feeds, I realized that I had lost track of time and had been mindlessly scrolling for nearly an hour. This incident may seem small, but it's a common problem in today's world. We have become so reliant on our phones and technology that we often forget to be present in the moment, and this can have negative effects on our mental health and well-being. The problem of smartphone addiction is not a new one. With the increasing availability of technology and the rise of social media, it has become easier than ever to get caught up in the digital world. It's a problem that affects people of all ages, from teenagers to adults. Because let's be honest, who doesn't want to spend all day scrolling through cat memes and arguing with strangers on Facebook? The promise of mindful technology is to help us use our phones in a way that enhances our lives rather than detracts from it. It's about finding a balance between staying connected and being present in the moment. One example of someone who has embraced the idea of mindful technology is Tristan Harris, a former Google design ethicist who founded the Center for Humane Technology. Harris has been a vocal critic of the tech industry's tendency to prioritize engagement and addiction over human well-being. He has called for a more ethical approach to designing technology that prioritizes the needs of users rather than the profits of tech companies. The term digital minimalism, which has gained popularity in recent years. This philosophy encourages individuals to limit their use of technology to only what is essential and to be intentional about how they spend their time online. But how can we implement digital minimalism practices in our own lives? Here are some tips you may consider. 1. Set boundaries. It's important to establish boundaries around when and how you use your phone. This could mean turning off notifications during certain times of the day or setting a limit on how much time you spend on social media each day. 2. Be intentional. Before picking up your phone, ask yourself why you are using it. Is it to check for important messages or to mindlessly scroll through social media? By being intentional about why you are using your phone, you can make more mindful choices. 3. Practice mindfulness. When using your phone, try to stay present in the moment. Pay attention to how you are feeling and what you are thinking, and try to avoid getting lost in a mindless scroll. Research has shown that excessive phone use can have negative effects on our mental health, including increased anxiety and depression. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology found that limiting social media use to 30 minutes a day can lead to significant improvements in well-being. It's also important to be aware of the ways in which our phones can distract us from important tasks or relationships. For example, checking our phones during work or study sessions can lead to decreased productivity and focus, while constantly scrolling through social media can take us away from time spent with loved ones. As the saying goes, with great power comes great responsibility. Our phones have incredible power to connect us to the world and make our lives easier, but it's up to us to use that power wisely. Mindful technology is about finding a balance between staying connected and being present in the moment. By setting boundaries, being intentional, and practicing mindfulness, you can learn to use your phone in a healthy and balanced way. So, the next time you reach for your phone, ask yourself, am I being mindful? As author and entrepreneur Tim Ferriss once said, the more you master your phone, the more you master your life. So let's all commit to using our phones in a more mindful way and encourage our friends and family to do the same. Share this video with them, and let's start a movement towards more conscious and intentional phone use. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching. More wisdom, more solution, better life.